Hello team, how's it going? Welcome back to today's video. We are looking at Nordic Response 24 of the Swedish Army. As always, you can check out the original video in the description. Go and give them a like, a follow. They put out great content and I really enjoy reviewing, commenting and reacting to their videos. But as always, if you could also like, share and subscribe to Combat Ready HQ, I would hugely appreciate it. It helps push the community and the channel. It is growing. I can't believe we're at 83,000 subs, nearly at 100. Join the free Discord and check us out on Instagram. But let's get into it. And as always, please comment on what your thoughts are. Let's go.
Vi gick in i övningen som partners och vi lämnar den som allierade. Vi gör det tillsammans med Finland, med Norge, med USA, övriga allierade. Vi har förberett oss länge och det är en viktig operational rehearsal. Vi övar våra planer. Vi övar i den terrängen där vi ska vara bäst, där vi kan vara riktigt stolta över våra förmågor tillsammans. Det är krävande med den enda vägen, med klimatet, med framkomligheten och alla utmaningar som det för med sig. I den här miljön är vi riktigt bra tillsammans. Vi för med oss en styrka i Norden och i vårt område. Tillsammans så är vi oerhört starka och vi stärker NATO. Och NATO gör Sverige säkrare.
Finland and Sweden are both now full NATO members and we are exercising as part of the alliance. This demonstrates our willingness and capability and capacity to defend this region if necessary. Now when we are all Nordic countries full NATO members, we have the same basis to plan the deterrence defense for the Northern region. The Nordic nations, we have a role to keep this region safe and secure and to operate in a way and to develop our capabilities that we contribute from the alliance point of view in the right way. Research is as important as it's been over the last, I would say, 10 years. Since 2014 we had bilateral deeper cooperation. Now we do it in NATO context. What we do bilaterally or multinationally in the Nordic context, it serves the whole alliance. First we have the Article 3 responsibility, national responsibility. Then we can regionally cooperate in a way that it supports the broader NATO plans in Article 5 situations. The more we cooperate together, the more it also serves the alliance as a whole. I joined Finnish military in June 1978. I'm retiring in the end of March and I'm so glad to end my career in the situation where we are right now. You younger generation, you will keep this region safe and secure, so I will sleep peacefully when I'm in reserves.
Still joining the reserves. Nice. Nice. Yeah, so for those that don't know, Norway were part of NATO before, and then in 2023 last year Finland joined, and then just so recently Sweden have joined NATO. And obviously it's massive, especially within the Nordic region. Norway, Sweden and Finland had a great partnership relationship already. You've already had the Nordic Air Force, it's already been assembled, and they've worked very closely. But Finland and Sweden were in sort of neutrality for hundreds of years, especially Sweden. It was like 200 years, and they've made a decision to come out of that to join NATO. And I think what happened was Putin did the opposite of what he wanted, threatened them and said, look, don't join them. I don't want NATO. I don't want Americans in the area. But because of what happened in Ukraine, sort of pushed them to it. But I think it's a brilliant idea anyway. All we want is peace. Yeah, I joined the army and you loved going away on ops and you loved doing the soldiering and you wanted to blow stuff up and everything. That's what you joined the army for. But ultimately we do love peace. And knowing that Norway, Finland and Sweden have that corridor covered, have it working under NATO, so sort of the NATO nations and members can come in, work together a lot more closely and easily. Yes, you had Norway, but then you had Finland and Sweden. But with that partnership, you come under one. You've got NATO exercises that have been going on a lot more regularly now. They're really trying to work together. So now that those three are in, that's that whole corridor of the Baltic Sea. And there is a lot of threats that come over that way. That, for the people that don't know, you've got the submarines, you've got the fighter jets. The Russians are always testing, seeing what they can do, seeing our response time, seeing how far they can push it. And then obviously if he creeps into Ukraine, wins that war, how much further could he go? So if you have those members there all aligned together under sort of one banner, it just makes it much, much stronger. And it should hopefully give people more of a reassurance. But also Finland and Sweden bring a lot to the party. They're not small countries in size, but they are sort of in population. But when it comes to military size and equipment, they are actually well equipped. As we saw in a previous video, Finland have a massive arsenal of artillery pieces and fighter jets for the size of its military. Sweden do as well, and they're actually seriously well trained and well equipped. Sweden with the AK-5, some of them have got nice sort of like ops core helmets, well kitted out with webbing. They're not like, you know, they've got their Leopard 2, they've got, is it the Jazz fighter jets? You know, they're seriously well equipped. It's not like they're under equipped, pretty much like the Russian army are. You know, they've got good sets of boots, good sets of camo, good webbing, good helmets, good weapon systems, plenty of ammunition, good tanks, good armoured vehicles, good artillery pieces, especially with the archer in Sweden. Really, really well equipped. So it brings so much to the party. And you've got this going on. You've got Stead Defender 24 with the British Army, this whole massive NATO exercise. There's so much going on. The Royal Marines train in Norway a lot, and I reckon now these two have joined NATO, will we see the Royal Marines and the Army Commandos training more in Finland and Sweden because of what they bring to the party as well, this Nordic environment, this cold sort of snowy environment like Norway. So it'd be very interesting to see. But let us know what your thoughts are. I really enjoyed that. The editing on that was on point. Really good. Let us know what your thoughts are, and I'll see you soon.